Hello everyone, this dictation is from GD BIST, volume number 4. Speed will be 110 words per minute. So be ready for the dictation. 5 seconds. Start. Sir, the minimum pension has been increased to rupees 375 per month with effect from 1st April 1986. This will benefit so many retiring Jawans and ex-servicemen. Sir, many pay commissions have been appointed since independence. This is the fourth pay commission. It is for the first time that the question of pension for ex-servicemen was referred to a pay commission. Therefore, there has been a departure from the past. This matter has been considered. Certain arguments have been adduced by the pay commission also. We will go into all these points which have been raised by the honorable members. I also will look into these points again, but I have given you the present position and the present facts as they are. Then, sir, there was the question of self-reliance and self-sufficiency. Points of that kind were rightly raised by many members. I want only to give a certain perspective to this question. Sir, we are all equally interested in it, but in a matter like defense, where technology sometimes move very fast, where the expenditure made on defense production, research and other aspects of trials, developments of weapons, etc. is enormous. In some of the developed countries, their voice to aim at self-sufficiency may be too ambitious. I think we should aim at self-reliance, and we should aim at self-reliance particularly in the critical defense areas that we should aim at, and we should also keep in mind the fact that if we weaken the process of economic development or distributive justice, then also we weaken the defense of the country. The defense of the country is not just armaments, it is economic growth, it is the stability of our polity. All these things together make up the defense of the country. So, a certain balance will have to be kept, and we will have to keep our resources in view. I think that for the time being, some amount of import is necessary. There is no alternative to it. But we will have to always keep in mind the facts that the items which were critical to our defense are manufactured as far as possible in the country, that the vendors from whom we purchase are reliable and will not let us down at critical period. This also we should keep in mind. Sir, there can be no self-reliance without indigenization. It has therefore been the constant endeavor of the production units to rapidly and progressively manufacture equipments, components, and raw materials required for the production needs within the country. Honorable members would be happy to note that in the total value of production of the ordnance factories during 1986, the import content in terms of value was as low as 2% as compared to 9% in the previous year. That is a fairly rapid pace of indigenization. There is close interaction between research and development. Sir, a question was raised by my friend regarding offloading of certain items from the ordnance factories to the civil sector industries. Sir, this does not mean that the public sector will not continue to play a dominant role in defense production, that it will do. But some of the less sophisticated items, the low value added items, these are being sent to the defense from the ordnance factories from the civil sector. This will give greater scope for high technology areas to be catered to by the defense sector. I think this is a step in the right direction. If you would like to know the kind of products we are talking about, it is clothing and uniforms, mosquito nets, tents, ammunition carrying boxes, wooden crates, and items like that. One point I would like to mention and then pass on to the next item. That is, we are not going to retrench anybody as a result of this policy. There may be cases of redeployment of some, but no retrenchment. Through the civil sector also, production has increased from rupees 55 lakhs to rupees 277 crores in the last few years. But I would like to say that in the defense matters, we should be able to use the total industrial capacity of the country, the total strength of the country, and to do it in a manner that whenever there is danger, all of it can be put to use. With regard to quality and standardization, we are attending to these matters, but I am sure that the House would not like me now to spell out the details. Sir, I have got various points here which have been raised by honorable members, but I think I will seek their indulgence in not replying to these points now individually because it would take a long time. I would like to assure only my friend from Assam who said that Assam is somehow forgotten. How can Assam be forgotten? Every one of us here sitting in this house is as much concerned about Assam as my friend. I think I can easily speak for all the sections of the House when I say this, and therefore this sense of alienation is totally unwarranted. We all feel greatly concerned, and I would like, in fact, to remind honorable members that in 1965 at a meeting which Shastriji convened of leaders of all political parties at the time of war with Pakistan, or just before that, one of the leaders from the South India said that when a person is hurt in his little finger, the entire body pains, and if there is any intrusion into the border anywhere in India, then we in Tamil Nadu are going to feel the pain. That is how we look upon India. And it is in that spirit that General Aurora also spoke the other day, saying that if we are going to strengthen our defense, We must have unity